You ever hear yourself breathing too hard into the mic?
A lot of times.
Then why do you keep doing it?
A lot of times when you're talking, I'll just...
Yeah. Because when I'm on the mic, I'm like, I'm trying to hold my breath, but also breathe.
It's getting dark. It gets a little dark.
You're like...
Like, damn, I know this story's boring, but why am I falling asleep?
That's probably why, huh? We start losing momentum because we're just like, trying not to breathe hard and...
I'm tired. Let's wrap it up.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Slob of the Pod. I'm your host, Jordan Tondo. To my right, we have the Grizzly Bear himself, my chode host, Emil Shaya.
Hi.
And behind the keys, we got Sebastian Leon. What's up, buddy?
Say that.
There he is.
Doing it early this time.
Try it, Emil. You do it now. Nah, do you really try?
Boo. What? Do it again?
Yeah, do it again. You know what it is? You're not on camera, so we don't want to make because you kind of make a goofy face when you do it. Look at it.
Because you got to do it. And you got to get the back of the throat.
Like that?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. What?
That's pretty good, dude. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing?
Hey.
Chilling.
Before we fucking pass out.
It's a beautiful Saturday. Nice and sunny. A little too hot, but it's all right.
Happy Beaner Mother's Day, guys.
Don't say that shit.
That was yesterday. Not today.
Feliz Dia de las Madres. Say it right.
Feliz Dia de las Lázolos.
Come on, dude.
Feliz Dia de las
I was trying to
Pinto Beans.
I was trying to get a jump on Mother's Day stuff yesterday, so I was like trying to get balloons, but because I went yesterday, they were all fucking te amo, mami.
Not everyone's Mexican here, all right?
Everyone yesterday.
Emil walked into the Dollar Tree like, here's America.
I just need one that says Happy Mother's Day
in English. English, please.
Was that actually you, though, in your head?
Mm-hmm.
No, I found one.
That's me sometimes, dude.
I found the one English.
Let's see, you guys. What do you got? What's going on with your Kendrick fucking dick riding? What do we got more? What updates we got, guys?
Yeah, tell us.
Come on, Sebas.
What are you talking about? I mean, no real updates since the last time. Other than
we're just gonna ignore the 5 that are on our list.
Oh, sorry.
There's really nothing new.
Well, then you're a bitch.
Well, you kind of
don't skip one. Don't skip that one.
Sorry.
Thanks a lot. Now I gotta bleep that out, dude. We're the first 10 minutes. Come on, dude. We're trying not to curse.
Go ahead.
Shooting outside Drake's Toronto home. Now it's getting good, guys. This is what I was talking about.
Who got shot?
Now I'm in. It's his security guard.
And no one knows who shot him?
I don't know. I didn't do a follow up on that. There's an article you can click on. There's a link right there.
Yeah, nobody knows who shot him. I think it was like a drive-by or something. It was just a guard standing out front. And they had to like take him out to the hospital really fast.
I don't know where Drake lives, but I imagine it's not very drive-byable.
Involved in a shooting outside Drake's Toronto mansion. A security guard there was seriously hurt. Listen.
When officers arrived, they located a male who was suffering from an apparent gunshot wound. That male was taken to hospital in serious condition.
So I want to show you some aerial images here of the rapper's home. This is in the aftermath of this incident. And this, of course, comes as Drake right now is making a lot of headlines for his feud with Kendrick Lamar. The two rappers releasing multiple new diss tracks.
Hold on, pause it real quick.
Going after each other.
I wish that it would have been like Lil Baby or like something where you have to like say that, because do they say like with Kendrick or Drake with his feud with Lil Baby, like, or they say Little Baby, you know? Like instead it's like Kendrick Lamar's like, all right, they're two basic white names. They people have to say it's easy.
No, but I thought it was illegal to get aerial footage of like drone footage of houses if they're in like a gated community.
That's journalism bread and butter, dude.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Do it and then ask for forgiveness later.
Yeah. Do it and sell it.
This was one of the articles on Apple News. I thought it was pretty funny because they didn't name the rappers. It was how an ugly feud revealed disturbing allegations about two rap superstars, plus the credit card myth that just won't die.
What's the credit card myth?
I don't know, but it's just stupid. Like they put those two things together.
That is true. That's a good point. Is like the whole like, I didn't think about it, but him calling out the whole pedophile thing, it kind of has to be real. You kind of can't just say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like I don't know if I sent you guys that thing. I don't remember if I did, but there was a thing from what is it, UAG or whatever, the Sony and all them. They're trying to get Kendrick to take that off because not only is it messing with Drake now, it's affecting that whole company, losing tons of money and stuff. So they're like, if this isn't real, we're gonna have to go to court with you, and like it was a defamation. And I'm like, oh shit, that's true. Like if Kendrick is just saying this to get, because he heard something, like unless they have cold hard facts, like that's kind of some fucked up shit. But at the same time, he's also not backing down, so that kind of scares me. Where it's like
Kendrick don't give a fuck. This is real West Coast rap shit.
Yeah, I mean, isn't he also protected with like freedom of speech and artistic license?
Yeah, but not when because they were saying that this whole Drake thing, he has ties with Nike and stuff too. Mm-hmm. So by Kendrick pointing this out, should Nike drop Drake? Because
that's up to Nike.
But they're gonna have to, and that's like fucked. If Kendrick just says something, because dude, that's just going around like me saying like, oh, Sebas is a pedophile.
It's just another point for Team Kendrick.
Don't say that, bro, because I know you're gonna clip that shit. This is Jordan. Drake, Aubrey.
Yeah.
Hey,
I wish we had a camera on him right now.
I'll also put up the picture of his background of his podcast where there's one big ass painting of Drake and not Kendrick Lamar anywhere.
I've said it from the start. Drake's cool, and my girl just didn't paint a Kendrick Lamar, bro. Yeah. That's it.
Well, you can't call me a dick ride when you have a huge painting of him behind you.
Yeah, but I don't hear you. I don't hear you defending Kendrick Lamar. I hear Drake. Drake.
You're really good at that.
He's doing a lot of neck work.
Yeah. Goat throat over here, dude. Chill out, bud.
Throat goat.
Yeah.
No, you're goat at throating, dude.
Okay.
Got him. Yep. Switched it up on your bud. But yeah, once again, Drake is always going to be the winner in the end. You know what though? It does suck though, because the only thing that's going to suck is if he is a pedophile, then like I have to stop. I have to like not like him.
Winner though.
He's not a winner at all.
There's just no proof for a lot of this, and it just doesn't make sense. But it's just good music. So at the end of the day, it's good music. And all the clubs in LA, dude, have you seen the TikToks? They're bumping the Kendrick song.
Oh, for sure.
They not like us. They not like us.
And then when they play Drake songs, they fucking boo and shit.
They don't play Drake anymore, bro. They don't play Drake.
No, I saw a video where they tried playing it and everyone was booing. They had to switch it up.
Damn.
No Drake no more, dude. Crazy. I say whatever, dude.
God's plan is canceled.
It's fine. It is fine. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys this though. What do you think happens after this?
Just like goes back to normal.
Yeah. But like, what about with Drake though? Comes out with an album. Did everyone just start talking shit on it right away? Like, is it going to be very biased or very hard to like it now?
No, there's still going to be so many Drake fans. I mean, he had all these fans before. I don't think a lot of them switch. I think everyone's just enjoying the beef, but at the end of the day, there's still going to be fans of Drake when he drops new music because
their brains are 9 years away from fully developing. So
damn,
true that. Because of all that. Oh, there's something I also want to talk about, like all the shrapnel everyone else got from it. Because of this beef, Rick Ross was sad that Drake made fun of his tiny mansion, and so now he's putting in, what does it say? Undergoing $20 million in renovations.
Or he could have just bought a new mansion.
Yeah,
no,
$20 million.
It's renovations, buddy.
A $20 million renovation is not something that you just like start doing
right away.
Last week. He was renovating his mansion.
No,
then now people are reporting it.
Yeah, of course. They're just going to help the whole Drake thing. Yeah. I just think it looks funny though.
But it doesn't mean that he didn't get made fun of and then decide to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. But it is funny though. Like when they paint it that way.
What did they say about Rick Ross's mansion?
I don't know. I closed the tabs.
Yeah, I had a tab open, but I don't know.
But also, you didn't write this down, but now A$AP Rocky cannot drop an album because everyone's going to think it's mid. He also has to ask Rihanna before he drops anything against Drake because he doesn't want to get his head split again, as Drake said. And then also, The Weeknd has to stop buying chains and cars for all his friends because Drake outed him for it.
What's outing, though? What's wrong with that?
Nothing. He just dissed him. It was pretty funny.
He dissed him for buying shit for his friends?
Yeah, he said, go run your bread up. You need to buy some more chains for some more guys.
Oh, like
what's wrong with that?
I'm sure Drake buys his friends.
That's what I was thinking too.
Chains and cars and watches. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, like how you were saying earlier, how everyone's bumping Kendrick in LA and not playing Drake. I do the same thing on Spotify. Like Rap Caviar or whatever, the first 6 songs now are all their diss tracks. And then I was just every time I'd start the playlist listening to them, and then I realized I'm gonna make a difference. I'm gonna thumbs up Kendrick songs and thumbs down Drake songs. So now they don't even play Drake songs for me on my Spotify.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like you're just gonna say fuck both sides and just thumbs down everybody, just so like
Next week.
Oh, next
week. The my numbers really matter, so it's a rollout. So this week, I'm gonna give Kendrick the bump, and then next week I'll squash the whole beef.
Like, yeah, I did call it last episode. I think by next week this will all be said and done. And I was thinking about it. Next week will be good because they were just putting out like song, boom, boom, boom. It wasn't giving all these outlets like fucking all these podcasts and stuff. It doesn't really give them time to talk about it. It was literally like before they could speak about one, another one was already coming out. Now I think the dust is settling. The music's all out. It's all put out on the table now. So now all these like, researchers and shit can go out and do their own research within the lyrics and everything. And now they can come up with their own conclusions. So this whole week will just be everyone on podcasts explaining everything because there's no more like, we'll see what happens from here on out. I honestly think it's done. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. And now Metro Boomin, who was calling Drake out on Twitter for the past week about being a pedophile, he is in hot water because Drake fans pulled up his old tweets. He pulled up Metro's old tweets. And here's some of them. So this says, the internet is calling Metro Boomin #Metro Groomin after disturbing tweets have resurfaced. The famed producer has since deleted multiple posts, but not before social media users grabbed a screenshot. So the statements include, she gonna suck me whether she like it or not. That's what the Molly's for. And then in response to someone saying the girl is 13, he said, I'll beat the charge.
See, but when it comes to tweets, I don't believe him because, like you point out a good point, it's a simple Photoshop job. So, like, I don't know what's real or not anymore when it comes to like these tweets that people post. Like same thing when OJ died and he put I did do it. Like I don't know if that's real, if it was because supposedly like if you go, obviously it was deleted and stuff.
Damn.
She might be young, but she ready. And then someone subtweeted the Diddy Award goes to Metro Boomin.
Wow.
She might be young, but she ready. That doesn't. It's not even like a cool line. Like it's just
with the period.
She might be a little girl, but I'm gonna hook up with her. It's like,
but look at all
nothing.
the retweets and likes, though. That's what you got to think about. Like,
well, no, that's people retweeting it and then probably being like, "Look at this shit." Yeah,
what
they're
about
all
the likes. Those are PDF.
Oh, dude,
files.
I've always thought like people like when you post about your grandma dying. Doesn't you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, people just do it to I don't know, bump it more. I don't know.
Now I'm hearing Metro Boomin.
I just want to know what you guys think about this. So like we've talked about I'm a Colts fan, the football team, and they have like a longtime guy who covers them, Greg Doyle. And so in the offseason, he covers like WNBA and stuff like that. So we've also talked about Caitlin Clark, who was badass at Iowa, went first overall to the Indiana's WNBA team. So at a press conference earlier this week, he stood up to ask her a question, threw a hand heart at her, because like she's famous for doing that at her family after the games, right? And she giggled, and she goes, "You like that?" He goes, "I like that you're here." And then she was like, "Yeah, I do that to my family after every game." And he goes, "As long as you keep doing that to me, we'll be good." And then he asked his question. So after that, enough people were like, "What the fuck was that?" That he's not allowed to cover her anymore. He's like banned from Caitlin Clark. So and part of me doesn't know if that's the right punishment. It was weird. But it wasn't. I definitely see how it can be perceived as creepy, but how many times have you just said something awkward and then been like, "Oh, that just wasn't funny"?
I'm not saying anything, so I can clip all this without any interruptions. You're like, I get it, but what? I get you was underage.
No.
I'm just kidding. No, but it just comes off as creepy, and it's just because she's clearly not flirting with him.
No.
So it's weird that he's still pushing that, because after she says, "Oh yeah, I do this with my family," I think the only one that was weird was she was like, "You like that? Like that's okay? What? You're inviting him in to do this now?" But I don't know. It's a simple. She's a girl. He's a guy. I
just think he thought he was gonna do a bit, and like he was just trying to get out of it to ask his like sports writer question, and it was just awkward and bombed, and it was weird.
Well, you said he's the Colts, the football team's normal like.
Yeah, he covers the
interviewers
Colts
and
normally.
shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like he got put on this like project or like this job, and he was like, I don't want to fucking do this. He's like, I'm just gonna make it fun, and he did that, and then they kicked him out, and he was like, they're like, you can still work, just not with her, and he was like, that's fine. I didn't want to do this shit in the first place. Yeah. Like, I'm just gonna make this shit awkward as possible. That way, they never ask me back again. Because had he done a good job, they're like, all right, dude, that's your new job now. You're gonna go cover Caitlin Clark.
I also
this season.
I don't know if there's more to it. I don't know if he's done something similar before, where he said something inappropriate to like a female athlete or something, or a colleague. Who knows?
If it's a reoccurring thing. But then again, I mean, once again, going back, he normally is with football with men and stuff. So maybe they have that in interviews. They have those back and forth, like kind of like sus jokes. Yeah,
to a football player.
Yeah.
Keep doing it to me, and he's like, okay,
and then they're cool with it, and it's funny. But they're making, but when it comes to her, and she's what, fresh out of college, so she's what,
22.
So I don't know, maybe it's like an older creepy guy. I don't know, man. I like, once again, yes, I don't see the issue, but I understand. But
it is weird.
I'm just glad he didn't get fired.
Yeah,
that's good.
But who knows? There's time.
What is it?
The Tom.
Oh yeah, I was in the bottom. Next, yes, we got the Tom Brady roast. Thank you guys for bringing it to my attention.
Sebastian's just watching an episode or something.
No, I was trying to find that video because I wanted to see the reporter saying it. For
you just hear him,
for full context.
He does his tone is a little. I like that.
Caitlin, Greg Doyle, Indy Star. Real quick, let me do this.
You like that?
I'm guessing he did the heart thing.
I like that you're here. I like that you're here.
I do that at my family after every game, so.
Okay, well, let's start doing it to me, and we'll be able to get along just fine. So, question is,
everyone's laughing.
Okay,
yeah, that was like, I don't know.
That was too much.
I think it was too much. He shouldn't have said it.
Yeah, I know you would. But no, I get it. Coming off like a comedic way, he did it where he was like, "If you keep doing that to me, we'll be good." So anyways, that shows me that he did it as a bit. Clearly, had he had done that and it was just like pause, it would have been like, "Okay, that was creepy."
Yeah.
But I didn't see that part. But he went to like, "Okay, so how was the game?" It was clearly a bit.
It was an open mic joke that bombed.
Yeah, I mean everyone else liked it, but
it got some laughs
to the public. Yes, and Sebas, yes, he shouldn't have done that.
He probably would have never thought that would happen. That it would be that big.
Yeah,
that's crazy. After seeing the video, I'm like, it was just a bad joke. It was a bad joke.
Bad joke. Bad
it was
timing.
bad
Definitely bad timing.
Let the comics stick with their job.
Well, no, not only that, but like also it doesn't help that whole thing with what's his name, Antonio Brown, what he tweeted about her. So she's from the time she's been getting kind of like popular. She's been getting like, obviously she's a girl, so there's going to be people that say some raunchy shit about her. So she's been getting a lot of that. It doesn't help that this guy kind of came off in a flirty way, the way his tone was. So it's like, all right, dude, like she's got enough of that. Even if you're joking, like just come on, man. She's kind of done with that. She wants to talk about sports now. Like, can we do that? You know what I'm saying? So it might have been that, because you know what I'm talking about with the AB tweet, right?
No.
He said she looks like she keeps it hairy. About Caitlin Clark. And this was probably around towards the end of we talked about it at the dispensary. Oh yeah, you were high. I forgot.
She kind of does though.
And dude, that's what I said. That's why I brought it up. I was like, no lie, I get what he's saying.
Sebastian is just gonna go silent.
No, just say no. Say no comment.
No comment. Hey, if you guys are crossing the line, I'm just gonna do this.
Well, we're gonna keep going though.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna let you guys know you're crossing the line right now.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
I'm your
Thanks,
guys'
bro.
I'm your guys' PR person.
Yeah. You're the fucking.
You guys don't have to listen to me because you're the talent, but I'm just telling you.
This is the line.
Yeah.
I think
we're hitting it.
Your line is like
it is. It's
really
low.
low.
It's very low.
But I'm just telling you that.
But it's like the light at the mic. It's like, all right, I got a little room. I got the light. I got a little room to wrap this up, to finish it up. So when he starts, we'll go like, all right, we'll go a little more.
I got one more.
Yeah.
Then, okay.
I'll go one more notch and then we'll stop.
You know what?
At the end of the day, you guys can do whatever.
No. Thank you for that. We might need that. You got a good point too. Like we can say our raunchy shit, but he's gonna let us know like, hey, like normally you guys are cool. This one's a little, you know. So start wrapping it up soon, and we can still make something cool out of it, and just be like, we just won't really harp on it to where it's like, all right, dude, what are you trying to do here? Yeah. So thank you. That's good, Sebas. We do need a real referee.
You're welcome.
Hey, dude, would we give him like a yellow and a red flag?
No, give me a whistle. I'll just be like.
No, we'll give you a yellow flag for something like that. You throw it in, and then we start wrapping it up. Yeah. And if it's a red flag, we completely have to cut it. Just like,
I'll throw it on the table. Okay.
That would be funny because he would throw it on the table, and then all we would see in the next scene would be just a flag on the table. So it's like, oh, they cut something out.
Like us handing the flag back.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of red flags, Tom Brady Roast on Netflix, guys. What'd you guys think?
I thought it was a 10 out of 10.
Really?
I thought it was super good.
My only issue, you guys don't have an issue that it was 3 hours long?
No, I loved it. It was 3 hours long.
Really?
I couldn't watch it all in one shot because it was 3 hours long.
That's what I don't like.
But it was entertaining throughout.
True.
It was all good. It was all good. Like, I thought Kevin Hart did an amazing job hosting.
He did good.
Like, he was super like gracious and kind to like everyone who killed, gave them their flowers like immediately, like would call back their jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
He was clearly paying attention. He was a little over the top for me. Like he was standing up a lot and doing a lot of like, what'd you do? But he's just having a good time. He's sipping tequila the whole time. And it just like, I thought everyone, including the football players, the comedians, all the writers who had to have been involved in that were fucking amazing.
Overall, yes, it was.
I just think
amazing.
It came together as like a really cool. Yes, 3 hours, but
no. What I'm saying is, overall it was cool, but there were some things that I think I didn't really like about it.
What?
Well, I mean, first off, why did they bring out a fucking Will Ferrell's Anchorman, Ron Burgundy?
Yeah,
it was kind of and like he kind of bombed. He was just doing like awkward shit.
It was funny, but
was it funny?
I mean,
I caught myself just looking at my phone at some point because I'm a fucking huge Will Ferrell fan.
Yeah,
love Anchorman. Yeah. But like it was like, okay, this is weird. Yeah. I think I understood Ben Affleck more than I did. I mean, unless I don't know, maybe Tom Brady's like a huge, Will Ferrell fan or something. Burgundy fan, yeah. But
you know they've done that in past roasts. Did you know that?
No, I'm not a big fan of roast.
Okay,
I think
they've done that in the past roast. That's why.
I've only seen I think the Pete Davidson roast.
But
no, all I'm getting at is I don't know. Like I don't know why
they could have cut Tom and Bert.
Yes. Oh no, I'm getting there. That's on the list.
Yeah.
No, my thing is yes, we can say it was great. It was fucking dope. It was, I don't know about 10 out of 10, but I'm just saying we can pick. There's some things that we didn't like, or we're kind of just like, you know what I'm saying? So can we get to that? Because you're like, dude, it was the comedians great, the athletes were great. It's like, okay, let's be real. Were all the athletes good? And I get it. They're not comedians. I know they normally don't do this, but even dude, the only thing with Gronk, all the football players, they just have that locker room talk, and then the suck my dick, oh man, they're just so hardcore bros. It's like, come on, please stop.
But I like that Kevin Hart said
yes.
it.
Dude, I love that. When Kevin Hart was like, what's this white people shit? You know what I'm saying? Suck my dick. Bro, that was
Willie,
funny.
Did you hear this shit?
Yeah,
Willie McGinnis is
he's like, you ain't part of this. But no, that shit too. It was just and then the whole I think Gronk was just too much. I think he thought it was for him. And I think he tried taking the shine a little too much. Bro, when they got Tom Brady and fucking Bill Belichick and them to take the shot, I don't think he should have been part of that. You know what I'm saying? And then he makes a big old deal and spikes a fucking actual shot glass on the ground. Someone, I think I was listening to Flagrant, Schultz said that it hit some girl in the face. Her cheek was red the rest of the night. I'm just but it's funny because that's what Schultz said too. He was when you meet Gronk, he is what everyone thinks. He's just this big meathead. It's it's funny it's cool to see them just pretty much what we all think is that's what he is. Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying not everything was perfect. But yeah, I mean, as much as I'm a fucking Bert Kreischer dick rider, but he did shit. He did trash. They both did, him and Tom. I think with Tom, he tried pushing the whole Garth Brooks thing. Trying to make Tom Brady seem like he's a serial killer. He did that. I don't know if you guys know. Sebas?
So they were just trying to do a bit instead of just telling jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't like to do the multimedia with the screen in the back.
I didn't like that either. I thought they should have just both been up there talking.
I've also never thought Tom and Bert were roasters, roasting type comedians.
Yeah.
That's a tough thing to do. I could never do it, dude. I'm not quick on my feet. That's why I get frustrated when people make fun of me because then I'm I don't know what to say right now. I'm just mad. I'm just frustrated. But dude, I don't think they should have been there. I saw some people in the crowd that I believe maybe should have been invited up to roast.
For sure.
Well, when I saw Tony Hinchcliffe in the crowd, I was like, bro, why didn't they get him on the panel? But then he did do a roast.
He was on the list though. If you read the,
I didn't read it in the beginning.
I that's why I was looking at who the comedians were that were gonna be up there. Yeah, he was on there, so I knew he was gonna come up eventually.
Okay. I think it's more fun if you didn't see the list, because then I was surprised when they told him to go up. I was like, oh, no way, that's sick. And then Dana White 60 seconds, I was like, that's really
the
funny.
Kill Tony thing, which I think, you guys brought up that whole point that this was cool because they're pushing towards like nowadays what's going on with like stand up and stuff like that. So, and podcasts are a big thing. So they were pushing towards that Kill Tony thing, but I think I don't think it landed well with the crowd.
I think they did it right for what it is.
Like us at home as fans, I think they got more people at home watching it to understand what that part was, opposed to all the big wigs that were down there at the bottom.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely didn't feel like it totally had a place in it, but I don't think that bombed as much as like maybe like Ron Burgundy or Tom and Bert, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he followed that up with one of the top sets of the night, roasting.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? So you put those two things together, even if you don't know who he is, and you go like, oh, all right, he did his thing. Apparently he has this podcast where someone takes a minute to do stand-up, and then he is like a world-class like roaster himself, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they gave Robert Kraft enough credit because, dude, I thought he was going to go up there and be like super geriatric, like just not able to talk that good. He did a really good job. Dude,
I thought obviously is a little shaking, but I thought he spoke great.
Yeah.
I mean, and even if he was reading a teleprompter, like he didn't stumble. He did better than fucking Biden. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, just to compare like the two, like he looked like shit too. I don't know how old he is. I don't know if he is as old as Biden, but I was like, damn, that guy's like he's here. He understands what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, it was really cool to see that. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, obviously, I'm not like big Patriots fans. Not a big like Tom Brady fan. I'm not a hater, but I didn't know about that whole world, so I didn't understand who Robert Kraft was at the time. I knew Bill Belichick, but that was like it. But I didn't understand the whole Robert Kraft thing. So
seeing Bill Belichick smile was so funny, dude. And when he just came up, he's like, Ron Burgundy, the only member of the media I respect. And then he goes like that and laughs.
Yeah, that was good.
That shit was funny. I was like, oh, he's cool.
That's so I don't know if you guys have, but I was thinking about it at home, but I have like a top 3 of the comedians and I think non-comedians that I thought, no specific order, but for me it was Nikki Glazer, Andrew Schultz, and Tony Hinchcliffe. I think top 3, possibly. Non-comedians, I thought Drew Bledsoe, Edelman, and Belichick.
Am I the only one that noticed Drew Bledsoe's tick where like he just licks his lips?
My girl said that.
Dude, I could not stop looking at it.
But I think it's because he was drinking wine. I think it was drying out his lips and he was doing that a lot. But my girl said that too. She's like, he licks his lips a lot. I was like, yeah,
he kept doing it, dude. And
I thought he was doing it as like part of the bit, like
maybe like once or twice, but he was constantly doing it. It was like a twitch or something. Yeah,
I thought they were gonna say it, dude. I was like, it'd be mean if they said it, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna say it. No one said it.
Did Kevin Hart say it? I don't know, but they were also saying that a lot of the like Gronk, Kreischer, they were all fucking because they have the teleprompter that they can as well see. So they were reading the jokes before, like out loud, like lipping them. Mm-hmm. They were reading them out loud before the comedian or whoever up could say it.
Yeah,
and I thought that was kind of weird. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, there's a clip of when Hinchcliffe is roasting Bert. He's standing in front of him and he's just like ripping off the line,
the Liver King thing,
the King thing,
which was so fucking good, by the way.
So good, yeah.
Liver Queen and Ronnie King. And,
yeah,
oh, dude. What else? Yeah, the Kim Kardashian, the booing thing was like whatever.
Yeah, but I mean
she did all right, I guess. I honestly think she did better than like Tom and Bert and Will Ferrell.
She did fine. She did fine. And Kevin Hart and whoever had microphones at the time handled it. They were just like, hey, like stop. You know, I don't know if it was Jeff Ross at the time. He was amazing. Jeff Ross and like chiming in every once in a while. He'd have a mic and stuff. Like that was dope because he is like the OG roast guy. So it's like they acknowledge that by giving him that big entrance and then like
with the OJ.
The OJ thing.
Dude,
the OJ tearaway.
And wasn't it pretty crazy? Like for it being Netflix, I know it was live, but even I watched it after the fact. I didn't watch it live, but they kept in like just pretty much everything. The gay, the fag, the everything went.
It was live, yeah.
And I mean, like, all these people have huge reputations, you know what I'm saying? And it's funny to see, like, these football players that when they're playing football, they're, you know, they're kids' heroes, you know, they look up to them. And now, I guess, because they don't play no more, they can just, it's almost like when you see, like, a Nickelodeon kid. He's done making Nickelodeon shows, so now he's out smoking, and you see him drinking and cursing. You're like, oh, shit, like, Zach and Cody, you guys smoke? You know what I'm saying? Like,
spending the night at Brian Peck's house.
All right, a little too much, buddy.
Too much?
Come on, they got the job, right? Got the job. No, he's cool with that. He ain't
cool
cutting
with
that
that.
one
He
out. He's
didn't
like,
cut
keep
that
going.
I was surprised at all the Aaron Hernandez jokes.
A lot of them, dude.
I don't see the issue. He's a fucking murderer. Why?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why would anyone get offended by it?
I know, but like
other than the wife,
him hanging himself and all that. Like,
it was good.
I
They
was
went-
like
They went
surprised.
hard.
What about Tom Brady admitting pretty much Deflate
That
Gate?
was funny.
Yeah,
dude.
he's like,
I would've
you
just-
guys would have given me 20 mil. I would have admitted it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was really cool. What about the Robert Kraft massage joke?
Yeah, I think that was when he told Kevin Hart, "Hey, cut that shit out."
It was
not Kevin Hart,
Jeff
Ross. When he told him, "Hey, cut that shit out." Yeah, I think that was him because you see him wanting to go like say something, and he's clearly laughing, and it's a bit. He's just doing the bit where he's just like, "Hey,
I heard it was real.
nah."
Yeah,
No, it was real.
Nikki Glazer, Andrew Schultz, they all said like that was on the list. The Robert Kraft thing and his kids were two things that were not going to be brought up. And because
The massage,
yeah, because he had brought Robert Kraft there, and he had like reassured him like no one's gonna make fun of you, like that's not gonna happen, and it did happen. So he had to cut it off right then and there. Yeah, no, it was real. Like he was upset about it.
I thought it was he was just like, hey, like how you know, like if you make fun of grandpa, like his favorite grandson's gonna be like, hey, leave grandpa alone. Like it's just like be like, hey, all right.
No, yeah. He was, I guess, legit mad, but I mean, I don't know. I guess I get it. Yeah.
But then Kevin Hart made up for it when he was making fun of what's his name? The bald guy. Jeff Ross.
Jeff Ross.
When he was making fun of Jeff Ross for apologizing like right away after he was done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
It's
you're
just
a
jokes.
bitch.
Yeah.
He's like, "You're a
That
bitch."
was good.
So that just made it like all good after that.
Yeah. No, but overall, it was dope. It was fun.
Can we take a break?
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We just took a break. We're gonna get into a segment that we haven't done in a while. Jordan's World. Jordan's World. Let me see if I can remember this. Where I complain about things that are only I don't remember how it goes. I have an issue with people who follow you, then you follow them back. I gotta read this, and then days later you find out that they unfollowed you.
Off the charts.
Were we gonna call them out? What was it?
What did you say this was called, Sebastian? You said it was called something.
Oh, follow to unfollow.
Follow to unfollow. So it's got a name.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I fucking hate it too. And like, it's made me petty with my social media. So like,
Yeah.
if someone adds me, I'll automatically add them back because I feel like that's good etiquette, right?
Yeah.
But
It's
now,
respectful.
But now I check to see if they're still following me. Like 2-3 days later, and if they're not, I unfollow them.
I have the two accounts, my personal one and the podcast one. I only do that with the podcast one. It really because I see every single ad and follow. So like I see the number go up and go down and stuff. So like when it's 1,322 and then next day it's like 321, it's like what are those other two? Who am I following that doesn't fucking follow? You know what I'm saying? I start, dude. It drives me crazy, but that's more of like I said for the podcast because I'm like you shit on my podcast. Like what you don't? Sometimes I'm like, do we say something like, oh no, did they not like it? Because sometimes it trips me out. It's people that like have been following me for a while and out of nowhere they unfollow me, and then I don't realize it till later. I'm like, what? Why do I follow you then? You know what I'm saying? Like I was doing it to help be nice to you. Like fuck you then. But no, mine is just like it's clear as day that they just try to get your attention. You follow them, and then literally an hour or like the next day you see like, oh shit, they're already like damn. Also. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, if you're gonna unfollow someone because you just don't want to unfollow them anymore, you can also remove them as a follower.
Yeah, like if you're gonna do that, do that too.
Do that too. Like if you're like,
that helps me.
I don't like this guy's podcast anymore. Unfollow, remove him from my followers.
Yeah, I like
That would hurt less because it's like, oh, you did now I don't have to discover it and get mad and
yes,
yeah.
That's a great point. I'm saying this right now. If you guys are hearing this, do that for me.
If you're don't unfollow, but if you're going to anyways, remove Jordan as a follower.
Yes, because that also saves me from going crazy. Like, who could it possibly be? I'm going every profile, be like, no, they still follow me. They still follow me. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, that saves all that headache. If you don't want to follow me, that's cool. Also, take me off your list. That way I don't have to see your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you right now, it's from my podcast page. I'm not on there looking at people's stuff. Like, I'm just doing it. If you add me back, I'm gonna hook you up too. I'm gonna add you back. Just be respectful about it. You know what I'm saying? I'll like a few things for you here and there too. Whatever. I'll answer some of your questions. Whatever. I'll help you out. But you know what I'm saying? But don't just use me for a like or a follow. And then I think it's I think on the other end, people have this crazy mindset where they have to, for some reason, has to be known that look at how many people follow me that I don't follow.
Yeah, I think that's dumb.
Dude, yeah, like I know I'm not at a perfect, I think I'm at a good ratio. Because I don't follow everyone that follows me back. Because sometimes it's just like, it's cool. I'll get follows from like, they might have found me on the For You page. Because we have no common followers. It's just like, cool, this person just saw me and they like the podcast. Dope. Yeah. But I'm not going to follow them back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just let it be. It's normally just a normal account. If it was like someone's business or something, I'll follow them back. Because I know that helps them as well. But if it's just a personal, it's like, no, they just want to, I do that. So there's so many podcasts I follow that they don't follow me back. I don't need them. Because I want to see their stuff. That's why. But yeah, no, I think people just have this obsession with like, it's publicly like you can see the numbers, so it's like, oh, look how much people want to follow me, and I could care less about that, you know, or they want to keep it at a certain number or something. Like, nah, man, like just I don't know, it's stupid. I don't know why people treat it that way.
It's just dead ass rude to follow someone and then unfollow them when they follow you back. Like that's just rude.
Yeah, that specifically that got done to us last week. For real. That was dirty.
Are you guys gonna say it or no?
I don't know. Do we? I mean,
I don't see why not.
Why do
we instigating or what?
Jordan off the charts. I know you're filling our mouth with things.
I'll say it if you guys don't want to say it.
Go ahead.
All right. So last week, all three of us got a follow from Off the Charts Dispensary, which we've all been to and been patrons of.
I've never been there.
Oh, okay. Well.
I would never go there. I went there when they first opened.
I've been there before I went to Yuma Dispensary.
Well, whoever's running their social media page on Instagram is doing follow to unfollow. So
all three of us.
We have to out them because that's just bad etiquette on Instagram. Don't do that shit.
Yeah, dude. Like we're trying to help you out. Also, like I've like you said, we've all helped you in your fucking business. We bought some stuff from your store. You're gonna go follow us and then unfollow us? What was that all about?
Well, now we've unfollowed them. And where did that get them?
Call us petty all you want, but yeah, we unfollowed you. We noticed right away.
We're not the only ones.
Not only that, they did exactly what we don't like. Literally, maybe hours later, they unfollowed us because it was like the next day I noticed, and I told you, and then you're like, dude, me too. And it couldn't have been an accident because they followed the podcast, my personal, your personal, and then a
bunch of our friends,
and then unfollowed them. Bro, fuck you guys.
Yeah, what's up with that?
And
whoever's running the page.
Bad marketing.
This is no beef with this Yuma Dispensary, and this is slob and off the charts.
Yeah, this just happens to be another dispensary that operates this way, and it's like anyone who operates their social media that way is a fucking asshole.
And everyone on social media knows you don't do that. Like, that's just stupid to do.
Yeah, this isn't like this shouldn't even be a Jordan's World because I think everyone hates it. No one's like, oh, I get it. Like, no, dude, this is, bro, just, it's so pointless too. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of people, a lot of DJs do that. And like artists, like they're popping. They have huge accounts. This was before, you know, you could buy a blue check mark. They had legit blue check marks and stuff. And like, I was like, damn, this is cool. Like they'd want me to hear their music, and they would follow me for a while. And then after a while, sure enough, like you'd see their story randomly pop up, click on it, and you're like, oh, they still follow me. And click on it. Nope. They were just doing it to get, it's insane, dude.
Bad etiquette.
Yeah, dude. No one cares.
Because there's a ton of local businesses that have like followed my page, and I'll follow them back.
Same.
And then I'll check every once in a while, and there they are. You know what I mean?
They're always there.
What do they care? What does this bar or that smoke shop care that they're still following me? They're like, cool. It's one more number either way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to sit there and be like, we're gonna run this number up and then keep this one down is fucking.
When you have like
counterproductive.
Let's say you have 1,000 followers and you're following 1,000. When you're liking all those people's posts, you're popping up in their feed, more, and then you're also popping up in a different section, which is your likes.
Yeah, they're only shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, which is more chance of your stuff getting looked at. So to just unfollow, not have anybody that you're following, you're just like cutting half of your marketing in half. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and once again, this goes back to like we're not saying like, you know, if you unfollow us, like we think you hate us. It's like no, if we're not your cup of tea, that's cool. It's totally fine. Just don't do that bullshit where it's like
But
you just try to get us on your page.
That's why it's more annoying because it has nothing. I'd almost rather you be like, you're not my cup of tea. Yeah. But to do the like, I'm literally just following to unfollow. That's just like, it's such a dumb tactic.
Yeah.
And if you think that we're just dudes arguing about social media, like everyone has social media, so fuck you.
Yeah.
I mean, we are also just dudes doing it, but I get what you're saying, yeah.
The bottom line is go to Yuma Dispensary.
I'll flip that table over right now.
Follow Yuma Dispensary on Instagram.
Yeah.
Go to their website, yumadispensary.com.
Yeah.
See what they got going.
But follow to unfollow, dude, that's a been thing since like 2013, 2012. Like everyone knows that you don't do that.
I didn't care about that until the podcast because, like I said, like my personal, I follow people's stuff because that's what I want to see. I don't really care if they follow me back, but it's cool. But for the podcast, I'm trying to build the following. So, you know what I'm saying? So that hurts me when it's like, oh, dude, so I'm trying to help you out and you're going to fuck me, right? Mm-hmm. But, yeah.
Type shit,
dude. And then I got one more. This one probably is a just me thing. I don't know how you guys feel. But I noticed it with the podcast as well. People will follow me and obviously I accept it or whatever. And then when I go to click on theirs, their page is private. So in order to see their stuff, you have to follow them back and they have to accept it. There's so many people that I follow back, they just never accept it.
Yeah.
Like they just want to see my shit. No, you can't see my stuff though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you can't look at mine, but I want to see what you're up to. It's like, the fuck? What? But maybe I shouldn't be as mad because then it's like, doesn't really, because it doesn't add to my number of me following people.
What if someone, well, you don't have a private, but like, let's say you have a private and that person like requests you and you just don't accept it and you don't follow them back. Mm-hmm. You just don't accept it. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's better than.
Yeah.
There's
no, I mean, I don't know if you can decline them, but that's pretty much you being like, I just don't want you to follow me.
Not this page.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's people that from the podcast that'll follow my personal and I'm like, no, you don't know me like on a personal level. Yeah. And I don't just add everyone on my personal, not because I'm anyone special, but because my shit's public. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you follow me, then it's like, yeah, go ahead and see my stuff. And also, why do you have to follow me? My stuff's public. You can just see it. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that?
Just stalk me.
Yeah, I guess that's stalking. Oh, yeah, never mind. I didn't think about that. But yeah, guys, so if you add me back, and literally it could be like, I'll get a notification right then and there, like, oh, so-and-so added you. Add them back right then and there. Did they just fucking die all of a sudden? You know what I'm saying? Like, they just never went back on their profile ever again and never saw it? Or did they just have so many fucking notifications that, I got lost in there? Fuck out of here with your 100,
no, they clearly
100
were
followers.
Like, nah, no thank you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So we have some current events. I think we should definitely not do that first one, maybe. Maybe not. Let's go to the next one. Teams kicked out of elite Catholic school for blackface are awarded $1 million by jury after proving it was just acne mask. So I think I saw like a video on this, but so these white kids, these Caucasian fellows, as you can see in the video.
Do you want sound?
No, it's fine. It's really, like I said, no pun intended, but it's pretty black and white. These guys did a face. Like acne cream on their face, and it was a mask of, all black. And then they also did one in all white. So later on, I guess they had posted these pictures. It's like a Catholic school. The Catholic school seen this, and they were getting flack from everyone in school. Like, look at these racist kids or whatever. So without even looking into it, they just kicked them out of school. And so now in May of 2017. Yeah, see, so it shows here in the video that there's the mask that they were using comes in different colors: green, white, fucking blue, yellow, whatever. I'm just gonna say this. Oh, and by the way, yeah, they took them to court. The kids took the school to court, won $1 million off it. I'm just gonna say this though. Yes, it was clearly just a face cream, but low key there were intentions of.
Dude, when I was in junior high, at Target they used to sell it. There was a root beer company that would sell like 32-ounce root beers. Mm-hmm. And me and my friend would get those, put them in paper bags, and sit outside and wait for people to talk shit and be like, "It's root beer." This is the same thing. They did that. I do believe they did that with the intent of like getting away with something. You know what I mean? They're being fuckers. They're just being fuckers.
Yeah, because one of them was like, "I'm Drake, you're Kendrick."
Yeah, for sure. Because we're not seeing video; we're just seeing pictures of them.
Yeah. So I they played it good though. No, none of this.
No, that was
we're
funny.
good. We're good.
they're being fuckers. It's funny.
No, but I think they found like a little loophole. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it was like strategic. I don't think they were like, hey, we should do this face mask because look, our defense. Like I don't think they were gonna get called out like that. I don't think they, neither were gonna get called out and get fucking canceled for it.
Yeah.
But we all know what their true intentions were. But hey, good for them, right? They got away with it and they got $1 million. Chalk another one up for racism. Next topic. UFC boss Dana White gets FedEx driver fired after shooting shocking viral video of him hurtling packages in New York. Have you guys seen this video?
Mm-mm.
Go ahead and click on the link. Hopefully it plays for you because this shit was tough to play.
My assumption was that he was throwing it at another worker and he was catching it and then putting it on the shelves. I didn't know that he was throwing it in the truck.
I think you can hear it slamming into the back of the truck though. So my boy don't give a fuck. So from this video, obviously Dana White's a very popular figure. So of course this video got a lot of attention and it got a FedEx attention enough to fire that man. And a lot of people in the comments I saw are kind of hating on Dana, saying, why does the rich man got to bring the poor man down again? I think they're missing the point though. And I'm going to say this. I understand there's some jobs where like you kind of do like I worked at UPS. I was the guy that fucking unloaded the trucks onto the conveyor belt. We were sliding shit down in an aggressive way sometimes. Obviously, if it said fragile, there's people around, so we would, take it down. Even if I was loading a truck like that in public, we would load the trucks where you put it on the thing and slide it across the floor, put it on the ground. You know what I'm saying? So Dana didn't do anything wrong other than highlight the fact that, this guy needs like to be stopped. Like, you know what I'm saying? And everyone was like, oh, look at this fucking guy pointing out, like, he's got nothing better to do than point out people and get them fired from their job. No, what do you mean? That's your fucking product that they're probably throwing. Sorry.
Exactly. Just that.
True.
Just so all the working class people who are expecting their shit to get to them in one piece don't matter.
Yeah. He's helping you guys. Like, that's one scum off the street that's not going to be sending you broken packages now.
He wasn't even underhanding it. He was
chucking them. He was
two hand throw.
What's the soccer throw?
Yeah, both
throw.
feet planted.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, he was. And like I said, especially in public. Like, I know you're not supposed to do that at all, but just like especially
on the streets of New York.
Clearly, that's what happens, dude. Like, dude, I don't know. But yeah, it pissed me off that a lot of people in the comments were like taking the other guy's side.
That's nuts.
It was a good 50-50. There was a lot of people that were also like, the fuck? Like, even if Dana, fucking anyone else recorded this would look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's not. He wasn't calling him out. It's just a funny video at the time. And honestly, I don't think he posted it to get the guy fired. He probably was just like, look at this guy, dude.
Like, holy shit.
Okay.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's all good, man. And then people were saying too, like, Dana, give this man a job in the UFC.
Get the fuck out of here. What's he gonna do? Imagine that guy.
Fuck. So he can go do that shit in my business?
That guy is a cut man. He's just fucking. They're like, dude, you gotta finesse a little. There's more blood.
Yeah, but I don't. It's so stupid, dude. Let me see. That's it. That's all I got, guys. Sorry, I'm drying out.
Seabass, what do you got? BBL Drizzy?
BBL Drizzy. Yeah, just overall solid pod. Proud of you guys. Another one in the books.
How many Zens did you go through?
I think 3.
3 threes?
3 threes. Yeah, I'm at 9 right now.
That's what's up.
What about you?
I'm on my third 6.
Yeah, make sure you guys check out the podcast. Make sure you go to the YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Follow these guys too, I guess.
Yeah, follow us.
At Sebleon Show, at Emil Comedy. What is your art stuff?
Leon Photo and Video.
Leon Photo and Video, yeah. Follow that too, guys.
Yeah. All right. Keep going.
Do I gotta cut this?
Nope.
No, it's copyright
No
free.
trademarks.
Oh, damn, I didn't know that. Well, let's just let that play itself then.
All right.
Pretty good. That's the beat?
Oh, it's coming.
It's coming. All right.
Very good, you guys.
It was good, huh?
We're done.
Pretty good, dude.